Guess what, guys?
Hey guys, we're going on tour!
We're going on tour! Woo! Ooh, ooh.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel!
I think it's just like sexual, so people thought it would be weird.
I'll go as far as to say I think it's weird.
Okay, alright.
No libations! Let us let our jester entertain us! Hear ye! Vienna sausage sandwich, sausage on buttered white bread.
Had to stop to poop. Well, I pooped, and I bespeckled the toilet bowl. I gave that toilet bowl some freckles. Looked like a tortilla when I was done with it.
Remember him?
And Balto?
Balto?
Very hot.
Balto was sexy.
I'm not a furry, but
I would never think that an animated animal is hot.
if I had to choose,
If you had a gun to my head, you working at fucking like Jack in the Box. I didn't wash my hands. Can I take your order? That's hilarious.
honestly, that's less weird than someone taking someone's order and then licking like the customer's face.
That noise. Someone's getting raptured.
No! This is what Carrie Underwood was singing about when she wrote "Blown Away." That is.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Soup.
And I have like this weird rash on my inner thigh. Are your inner thighs really dark? Oh.
Hold on 1 second.
Ooh, my forehead burns.
Yeah, we're going to wipe all.
Oh, my foundation and my face aren't the same color.
Girl, I don't give a fuck about your foundation. I give a fuck about your skin burning.
I know, but I'm thinking about the YouTube comments. They're gonna be like, me.
That's just a whole lot of cold black people. Cheers. Who's that boss?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah Shower, and I'm joined by my roommate, Brittany Shower. We're cousins, so everyone stop. Oh, fuck. No, actually, we're roommates. We're roommates.
Okay, cut the music. Hi, y'all! How y'all doing? I am Brittany Broski.
And
And this is Sarah Sauer. Sorry, I was going to introduce you. It's Sarah Sauer. And this is
violating
the community guidelines.
Yeah.
We are so happy and excited to be here in the capital of America, Philly. The beautiful first city is what they call it, actually. The first one ever.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's been a pleasure. We've been here for 8 hours. Really got to see the sights, really taking in the scene, so scoping it out. This light is so bright in my eyes.
Do you want to switch spots because I'm shorter?
No, it's all right.
Okay.
All right, well, we're so excited. Oh! I was about to say, y'all better not play with me. We did a show before this, and the projector just shitted. It shitted out.
Yeah.
So this better work. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. We're very excited to have you guys. This is about our 10th show, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing it. We're roadies for real. Maybe I don't know what roadies means.
I think roadies follow the band.
Is that a groupie? Well, no, roadies are doing the sucking.
A roadie is a groupie with road rash. Oh.
Roadies give you what?
A roadie is a groupie with road rash.
Roadies have rosacea.
Do the roadies suck the band, or is that the groupie?
Roadies suck the band. Okay.
Is there a hierarchy of like groupie, roadie?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm all of them. I'm banned, blacklisted from every single band. Well, we have a very exciting topic for you tonight. I forgot to mention Sarah.
I was born here.
All right. So the topic for tonight is
Manifestation.
And we wanted to give a few little disclaimers because I personally have definitely practiced manifestation. I am very guilty of it. But Sarah, I don't know as much.
No, not really. The only thing I really think about, I talk about this all the time, but like, you can like manifest like a kink. So like, if you joke about like a piss kink long enough, you will develop a piss kink. And so, surprise, piss kink. No, so that's the extent of my manifestation. But you used it for like romantic ventures.
Yeah, Don't cheer for that. Grow up. This is the comedy you paid for? No. I've definitely used it for like, I've like bought candles and like written someone's name down and like lit a candle over it. Ask me if they text me back.
Did they text you back?
They did not. All right, so first I want to give a few little like disclaimers because there's something to be said about the logical side of this topic or lack thereof, because it's kind of illogical, as all spiritual topics tend to be. So I feel the need to mention things like false causality, confirmation bias, things like that, where if you want something to be true, you're going to find evidence to make sure that it's true. And that's definitely true with manifesting, and I'm very guilty of it. So manifestation definitely isn't for everyone, but for those of us that believe in it and enjoy it and have seen positive results from it, to each their own. So looking at all you out there, please agree with me. Thank you. So with that being said, do you want to kick us off on the definition?
Yeah, so manifestation is the conscious creation of the circumstances and outcomes that come for a fulfilling life. Manifestation refers to various pseudo-scientific self-help strategies intended to bring about a personal goal, primarily by focusing on one's thoughts upon the desired outcome or living as though they have already happened. And then the techniques are based off the law of attraction, of new thoughts, oh my God, I'm going to kill myself. I went to speech therapy. I should know better. Okay. The techniques are based off the law of attraction. You're laughing at my... Okay.
Sometimes.
It's okay. Of new thought, spirituality. While the process involves positive thinking or even directing requests to the universe, it also involves action steps on the part of the individual.
Do y'all talk to the universe? Yeah. You know how like in Christianity they depict God as like Santa, basically, like praying to Santa? I feel like the universe is like, what does she look like? I feel like the universe is like in God is a Woman, Ariana Grande, however she described it. I feel like it's either like Madonna or it's like Rosie O'Donnell. Just like no in between. It's either one or the other. Is that me? Am I dinging it? I won't touch it. No, it got me a little stitious about it. I won't touch it. Anyway, manifesting has been criticized as having no basis in physical science. Allison Bernstein, a professor of translational neuroscience at Michigan State. I studied comm. Feeling fucking stupid.
Wait, is this Allison Bernstein of the Bernstein Bears?
I think so.
Wait, is it Berenstein or Bernstein?
Both.
Okay.
Right, because it's that Mandela effect thing.
No, it's
the Morgan
Berenstein.
Freeman effect thing. It's a what?
Never mind.
No, what'd you say?
No, it's not funny anymore.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, this professor said in an interview with Vice that you can't magically make things happen. You can, however, change the way you react to certain situations, which sounds to me like cognitive behavioral therapy. She went on to assert that manifestation is not supported by science. Won't stop me from doing it. And I know that's right.
Yes.
So the history of manifestation, I feel like people have always kind of done it, like subconsciously or on purpose, but the practice was popularized by the documentary film named The Secret. Have y'all seen this? It came out in 2006. Does it sound familiar? It was... No. No. Sorry. It was came from a book of the same name by someone named Rhonda Byrne. And the doc, I watched it. It's so fucking cheesy. It's one of those like very early 2000s like people dressed up as like Romans and Greeks and Thomas Jefferson and like the shitty wigs like and just like sepia shots of them by a window with like a quill like fucking The Secret. It's like this is so cheesy and bad. And the secret is they created their own reality, and you can too. And I was like, I sat through an hour and 45 fucking minutes of this just for them to be like, manifestation is real. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, it's since then been popularized on social media since the 2010s. And did you know that Oprah is a very outspoken advocate of it?
I did not. I keep licking the mic on accident. Like, it started off like on accident, but then sometimes I just like want to do it now. Okay, so like.
Yeah. You're just iron deficient.
Yeah.
Just really need the taste of metal.
Yes. Usually the taste of metal in my mouth is from all the blood. I don't know how to floss.
You don't want to come near me and smell my gingivitis. From 5 feet away. Do you want to tell them about the law of attraction?
Yeah, so the law of attraction is a new thought, spiritual belief. Why'd you laugh?
Thinking about Austin Butler, sorry.
Is a new thought, spiritual belief that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into a person's life. The belief is based on the ideas that people and their thoughts are made from pure energy. And I don't think that you're made of pure energy.
No, I feel like my energy is like sulfur and like Victoria's Secret body spray, like mixed together. It's like someone just fucking blew up the toilet and then was like, psst, psst,
yeah. It's like living with you is like Chernobyl. Like I feel like my skin goes off on like a Geiger counter, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty radioactive.
Yeah.
What comes out of me?
So I keep licking it. Okay. Like I was like, don't, and then I did. Okay, so using this pure energy, a person can improve their health, wealth, and personal relationships. There is no empirical scientific evidence supporting the law of attraction, and it is widely considered to be pseudoscience.
So does pseudoscience mean just like not real? Means just like fake?
I think it's like astrology or like sciences that you can't prove, you know?
Do you believe in astrology?
Yeah. Stop. Okay. My lips are always on it. But okay. No, yeah. I mean, like, okay. Astrology, like, if the moon can affect like pregnant people and like the tides, then of course it can affect your moods. You know, if the human body is 80% water.
Yeah, I am the tide.
Yeah.
I smell like a tide.
And I am incredibly pregnant.
And I swallowed a bunch of pearls as a kid.
Yes. Have you ever been pregnant?
No. Have you?
No.
Woo! I had one pregnancy scare, but it was so fake.
Really?
Like, it was so like, we used a condom and I still was like, am I? What if he poked a hole? It was like, I didn't. I was like, we need to go to CVS. I was crying, obviously negative. Just found out I have anxiety from that, so super cool. Advocates of manifestation generally combine cognitive reframing techniques with affirmations and creative visualization to replace limiting or self-destructive negative thoughts with a more empowered, adaptive, positive thoughts. And a key component of the philosophy is the idea that in order to effectively change one's negative thinking patterns, one must also feel that the desired changes have also occurred. That's a long-winded way to say you got to think it for it to be real.
Yes.
This combination of positive thought and positive emotion is believed to allow one to attract positive experiences and opportunities by achieving resonance within it's contagious.
Stop.
By achieving resonance with the proposed energetic law.
Okay, you joke, but like one time I was like sitting next to this intern and he was like, hey, don't sit too close to me. And I was like, why? And he's like, because I have acne. And I was like, what does that mean? He's like, I don't want you to catch acne. I was like, you can't catch acne, but you can catch a stutter. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll forgive you. That's a wild thought.
That you could catch acne?
He's like, hey, I have the shits. You don't want to sit too close. Like, did you sit on the fucking seat?
There is criticism. The law of attraction has been popularized in the early 21st century by books and films such as The Secret. This 2006 film and the subsequent book use interviews with New Thought authors and speakers to explain the principles of proposed metaphysical law that one can... This is so long.
It is. And it's like, what are you even saying?
That one, I keep kissing it. That one can attract anything that one thinks about consistently. Writing for the Committee for Skeptical Inquiry, Mary Carmichael and Ben Radford, I love them, wrote that.
They're actually here tonight.
Wrote that neither the film nor the book has any basis in scientific reality, and that what?
Yeah, it's just true. It's no basis in any form of thought.
And that its premise contains an ugly flip side. If you have an accident or disease, it's your fault. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, sorry you broke your collarbone. Maybe don't do that. Maybe you shouldn't have manifested that for yourself. Do we have any teachers in the building? You guys are doing the Lord's work. Thank you. Thank you, guys. This next one is for you. So the mantra, yes! Yes! The mantra of The Secret, and by extension, the law of attraction, is as follows. Positive thoughts and positive visualization will have a direct impact on the self. While positivity can improve one's quality of life and resilience through hardship, it can also be misguiding. So, for example, for students to succeed academically and largely in life, they must develop a positive sense of their own self-worth. Therefore, one's success must be related to how they view themselves. Thus, the American education system received a complete reconstruction. This is tea, bitch. To ensure students felt valued in their academic efforts. Grading curves were implemented so that fewer students were held back. Honor rolls were removed to prevent lower achieving individuals from feeling disappointed in themselves. And teachers could no longer grade assignments using red ink, as this was viewed as stigmatizing. Is that true? You can't grade in red ink.
You grade in red ink? How could you?
She grades in green ink.
Okay, so you guys don't grade in red.
Yeah? That's like your school district is like, you're going to jail? Not in public school? No, okay. I didn't hear what you said, but I'm going to move on. Oh, it's episodes? Right. No, exactly. Students were no longer held to the same standard of achievement. It was later realized that this system was ultimately, you guessed it, unsuccessful in promoting success. Lower achieving students who were advanced further into higher level grades were unable and unwilling to garner an understanding of the curriculum. Thus, in spite of having grandiose self-value, student academic achievement was unable to match it. While empirical research has shown that there is an existing relationship between student self-worth, I just morph into Dame Maggie Smith. And school achievement.
She's actually backstage.
Maggie, come on out. It's Ben de la Creme. The motivation of students to work hard and achieve based on their own academic merit cannot be discounted. So basically, you need to manifest your success. Okay, so we wanted to kind of dive into after. Hold on, where was I? I just lost my spot. So after The Secret, you want to take us there?
I genuinely don't know where you are.
I'm pointing with my finger.
Okay. More than after. Oh, fucking God. More than. I can't. You know, like when words just like switch around? Does anyone have that happen? Another thing that I had to check out. Okay, more than a decade after The Secret, a new generation is discovering its central thesis, except this time on social media. And so that's why we wanted to talk about it, because it's like all over TikTok, you know, manifestation and the tarot cards. I mean, I definitely love the tarot card reading, but I feel like it's not true if it's for like 1 million people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely, and I am a victim of this.
Okay.
When those middle-aged women go and they're shuffling the thank you for the roses, Adrian. And I'm watching like, yeah, Adrian, thank you for sending her the roses. I'm so curious to see what she has to say. And it's one of those things where it's like, you ever get those videos on your TikTok For You page where it's like, look at the caption. This video has no hashtags. I'm not using a sound. And there's no words. There's nothing. You were meant to see this. I'm like, I was. And it's something like, great news is coming. And I'm like, it is. Yeah. And I comment on my spam account. I'm like, I claim this. I claim it. But it's like literally I fall for that shit, and I feel like so many other people do too, because it's like I look for signs in everything. You know what I mean? Like if I see something, oh my God, I was in the airport the other day and I passed by something that said Nashville, Tennessee. Like it was boarding, and I've wanted to go to Nashville for a while, and I was like, it's a sign. I'm in an airport.
I know, you're walking through the airport.
I'm walking past every single gate. Like that was one of 15 gates I passed. I'm like, that was the one I looked up from my phone on. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, those lives. The lives of the middle-aged women like reading tarot cards, and someone's asked a question and I accept the answer she gives for them as my own.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can do anything. Yes. With a little faith, trust, and poopery. But yeah, I feel like that's a lot of what I see on social media. Fucking Instagram Reels is so bad about it because it's just reposted TikToks. Mm-hmm. That's my whole explore page. It's just like, in the next 20 minutes, a text will be... And I'm like, no, it won't. Stop. Yeah. Stop. Have you ever, like, written stuff or, like, lit a candle?
Like manifested something?
Yeah.
No, I've done that thing of where like you're not supposed to be like, I'm such an ugly piece of shit. Like I'm like the hottest person ever. Yeah. Like I've started doing that, and I'm like now I'm the hottest person ever. You know what I mean? No, but you're not like just like flip around like negative self-talk. I feel like that's a form of manifestation. Yes. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Self-affirmation.
Yeah. Affirmations.
Positive self-talk.
Look at us, guys. Oh my God. I have some affirmations in this Google Slides presentation here for later, so hang on to your seats. So on TikTok, teenagers share stories about how scripting or repeatedly writing down a wish caused a crush to finally text them back. I'm here to tell you it does not work. I'm living proof. Proof? Charlie proof.
Yes. I was thinking boof.
I'm living boof. Yes. On YouTube, vloggers lead tutorials on how to properly manifest your dream future, which is crazy.
I know. Like, I feel like if you make a video that makes like $10,000 off of just like AdSense, you shouldn't be like advising people on like how to live like a great life. Yeah. It's a little bit like out of touch. Oh, I keep licking it.
Is there like a tahine rim on your mic or something?
She's just so cute. No, yeah, it seems a little bit out of touch.
It does. I feel like to make a career off of being like, just keep dreaming. Mm-hmm. It's like, what are you, fucking Mickey Mouse?
Oh yeah, it's like those like those TED Talks, which I think are like a crock of shit. Like I'm really hoping for like the TEDx thing to like fall over and like crush the speaker. And then everyone in the audience now has like a new topic that they could all like give a TEDx on about like complex PTSD.
Overcoming grief.
Yes. Yes.
On Instagram, someone will write that $20,000 will soon land in your hands, and all you have to do is comment yes. Come on. Go, I said. There. Your energy is cleaned. All your blocks are removed. 20K is about to land in your hand. Affirm, yes! Fucking wild. And yes, I have commented on these. And if you see my handle with the check mark, mind your fucking business! Anyway. Where was I?
On Twitter.
On Twitter. Stans will, ironically or not, attempt to manifest the release of new music. Oh, here's a meme. This one went viral. This was like kind of she's the spokesperson. She's the girl. You're kidding. Okay. Oh, I fucked it. Go back. Stop. Pause. Okay, there was no pause for, Anyway, yeah, I've seen... Yes! Manifesting, or the practice of thinking aspirational thoughts with the purpose of making them real, has never been more popular. From late March to mid-July of, I think this was 2021, Google searches for the term have skyrocketed 669%. Shut up, I'm manifesting is among the defining memes of 2020 and 2021. And we're living proof of that. Yet even pre-pandemic, shit, Interest had been gradually rising since around 2017 alongside burgeoning.
Like a bulge. But like a bird.
Bulging.
Yeah.
Bulging conversations around wellness and self-care. You want to take it away?
Yeah, at the same time as practices involving crystals, essential oils, tarot, and energy wavelengths were reaching the general consciousness, professionals and influencers were touting these methods and making a profit.
You go ahead.
Do you use crystals?
I do.
You do?
Do I do it right? No. So don't cheer. I feel like I know you need to charge them with a USB in the sun. And then I know that you need to bathe them in moonlight.
Yeah.
And you need to like give them a salt bath. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Put them in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Put them up your butt. Actually, I found this out earlier from like the first crowd that like if you I don't put rocks up my butt, but like if you're gonna use lube, it's not water-based lube, because that's apparently like bad for you.
Yeah, you're supposed to use.
That's what I'm saying.
Oil-based.
You're supposed to use silicone-based lube.
Silicone. Daily dose of microplastics.
Yeah. So next time you stick a rock up your butt, silicone-based lube.
Hey, everyone, open your notes app. Write down next time you put a rock in your hole, use a silicone-based lube. This is anything but educational. Yeah, I bought crystals, and I buy the ones that are like love, and they don't work, or they're currently working, and we'll see a return on investment in about 2 to 3 years. So the ROI on crystals is relatively low. I have to say that. So what is manifesting, and why do people do it? Would you like to tell them?
Yeah, so the act of manifesting either has a ton of complicated rules or is whatever you want it to be, depending on who you ask. One popular TikTok claims that by simply coming across it, you've already manifested the video, and that in fact you've unconsciously manifested everything that has ever happened to you in your life. She quickly clarified in the comments that nobody manifests their trauma. You wrote a comment that says, I do this.
I do this. I don't manifest my trauma, but I do the thing that, like, when I see a video on my For You page, I'm like, God, it knows me so well. The universe knew I needed to see this. Exactly. Yeah, I do that. Some say there's no right way to manifest, while others claim it won't work if you don't connect to the spiritual world first. Scripting can either mean writing down your desire or writing down your desire precisely 33 times for 3 days and then finishing it with all this manifests and better. Just in case the universe decides to send even more than what you asked for. And I have done this. And I bought one of those because there's this place in LA called the House of Intuition. Shut up. And it's a crystal shop. It's like a manifestation shop. And I went there with Emmy one time, and I was like, this is going to solve all my problems. And we went there, and I bought these candles that were specifically poured, and it says all this on the fucking box, which it's like poured with the intention of, whatever they market it as. So like money, creativity, love, power, confidence, whatever you want. And I bought the one that had creativity on the side. And I wrote down like, I have ideas on a piece of paper. And I folded it up 3 times and I put it under it, and the candle was lopsided and I could have burned down the house, but I didn't. And I lit the candle. Hold on. No, you go ahead. Tell them what you were going to tell them.
Oh my God, we can't get our security deposit back because the amount of smoke damage from candles in Brittany's room. I literally walked in, it looked like she smoked like for fucking 30 years in there. I was like, oh, you know what? I can probably clean this in a day. And I looked at Brittany's ceiling. I was like, holy shit, dude.
It's like char marks. And you know what? Yeah, trim your wicks. Didn't know that. Wish someone told me that shit 2 years ago.
It's all the manifestation candles that took fucking thousands of dollars from us.
It did.
Yeah.
So if you're going to manifest, just know that it's you'll lose your security deposit.
Talk to your roommate beforehand.
Yeah, consult your doctor. I've got probably char in my lungs. He removed, because y'all know I had that big wall with all my shit on it. And the movers took everything down, and there was imprints of every single poster in the wall. And I was like, damn, that dust is pretty heavy. And then there was the spot where I would burn my candles, and it was relatively close to the ceiling, and it was just like one spot that was just black. And I was like, damn. That's crazy, huh?
I just imagine you like in your bed, like smoking reds and like not telling me. But
yeah, that's my cigarette candle.
yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I used the creativity candle, and I don't fucking know if it worked, but it felt good. And that's the point I want to communicate, is that so much of this is like, it's self-care, I think, to a certain extent. You know, like manifesting and wanting better for yourself is very much like, you know, yeah, it's a form of I love me. So the stuff about writing my crush's name, we don't need to talk about that. That's not actually relevant, so. Manifesting can also be surprisingly mathematical. There are special numbers associated with it. 1111, 444 are angel numbers sent from the universe, as well as special sound frequencies for manifesting specific wants. So these are angel numbers. How many of y'all have angel numbers? Some of you? How many of you are like, what the fuck? Slay! We got some skeptics! Would you like to walk us through the angel numbers? We were talking about these backstage.
Can't read that.
You have it on the I
wall.
linked it on the doc. Yeah.
Wait. It's not opening.
No, that's not a link. I'll just put it in blue.
What do you mean it's not
Go
a
in
link?
here. Go in here.
Oh.
Go up.
Sorry, guys. I'm 27.
There you go.
Okay, so angel numbers like 111 is trust your gut. Big things are coming. 222 is you're in the right place at the right time. 333, your spiritual guides are with you in equilibrium. What does that mean? Equilibrium. Okay, I get it. Okay, 444, you are protected and guided through your journey.
I think that one is, maybe I just want my angel number to be 4 because that's Beyonce's angel number, famously. Mm-hmm. And so I have it tattooed, and I'm like, well, shit. Hope I'm protected. What are we doing, screen? Sorry, keep going.
And then 555, big changes are coming. Be ready. 666, take a step back and reflect on your higher purpose. That number always scared me, but that's because I was very super Christian.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to like draw that on the desk to be like edgy.
Yeah. And then like that S, you know?
Yeah, Superman S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then 777 is luck is coming your way. Keep doing what you're doing. 88, manifesting abundance. Everything is falling into place. And 9, in your moments of clarity, let go of what is not serving you. I feel like that one is mine. I hold on to things like way too long.
Yeah, you hold a grudge.
Resentment, farts, you know. Oh my God, I have so many pants that I think I'm gonna fit into, but like I'm sorry, my tongue has been on this like all night. But like I have like pants that are like a size 4, and I'm like realistically, I know I'm never gonna go back to like.
No, I gave up. I did that too because I was like, one day, bitch, buy clothes that fit you. Period.
Yeah.
It's not you. It's the clothes. You know what I mean? Like clothes should fit you. So I was doing that too. I was like, one day, bitch, give them away, period. Yeah. So moving on. Oh, here's the frequency. Hope you guys are ready to fall in love. This is 528 hertz. It's the love frequency.
Anyone wet?
I'm going to start stripping. That bass is pretty nice.
Yeah. It'd be so funny if everyone just started like making out. Wouldn't it be funny if someone did that with me? I'm kidding.
Wouldn't it be crazy if she was behind the dumpster after the show? Waiting.
With some water-based lube. That I have to get rid of. Okay.
Yeah. So there are manifesting adjacent emojis, which is a poor choice of word in this case. And please forgive me, Nazar amulet, which in many cultures folklore is believed to ward off the evil eye. It's a favorite. All right, enough. Go back. Here we go. All my homies are vibrating on high frequency. I fucked up the order of these. Yeah, this is a favorite, and it guides you on how to create your own sigils, a personal motif often used in witchcraft. The whole thing can feel vaguely Christian at times, the angel numbers for one, and at other times can be deemed demonic, like witchcraft, even though we know witchcraft isn't inherently demonic. Like, that's just simply Christian fear-mongering. And if there are any witches in the room, please don't hurt me. I love you guys. Do we have any people who practice witchcraft in the room? Slay! Please enjoy the show. Thank you for coming.
We send them like a round of shots.
Can we get do you guys like mozzarella sticks? All right, you want to take it away?
Yeah, like many new agey practices, manifesting comes with its fair share of paradoxes, where if you think about it too hard, none of it makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like science. And yet, its ideas have stood the test of time. The law of attraction, the belief that all thoughts eventually become things, and if you think positively, positive things will come to you, has existed since the New Thought spiritual movement of the 19th century. And then New Thought popularized terms like, Okay.
Stop.
New Thoughts popularized terms like creative visualization and spiritual healing, as well as the controversial and frankly dangerous theory that illness is created in the mind.
So
Yeah.
true. If you guys are sick, just think about getting better. Hope this helps to any heavily medicated people in the room.
Yes.
Woo! Who in here takes meds? I'm scared of you all. Okay. Was that story Trixie told that one time of she went on a date with someone and he was like, the first thing he said was, sorry, I forgot to take my antipsychotics. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. But Trixie was just like, right. Right. Me too. Where were we? Interrupted you.
Roughly 6 in 10 American adults, regardless of whether they describe themselves as religious or not, believe in at least one belief from the New Age movement of the 60s and 70s, such as reincarnation, astrology. I said physics, but it's psychics and spiritual energy. I was like, there's no way that physics is fake. And it's, when the words move around in your head. Okay, and spiritual energy and objects, according to a 2018 Pew Research study, with women being more likely than men to say they believe. I feel like I do believe in reincarnation and astrology.
Who do you think you were in a past life?
Oh, no, I wasn't ready.
Or what? An animal? A person?
Probably. I probably did something like, I have no idea.
No idea.
What do you think you were?
It was probably like a ferret.
Yeah.
Or like, no, I was definitely like a groupie for like a famous rock star, and then I died.
I was probably like Abraham Lincoln or something.
Yeah.
Like that seems like my speed.
Yeah, no, I was like Thomas Jefferson, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like JFK, so.
Yes.
Yeah, so whatever. Stop! There. Witchcraft, for example, has also enjoyed a renaissance in the social media age, extending beyond the boundaries of neo-pagan Wicca and becoming more open to individual interpretations and practices. For better or worse, it's also become more mainstream. In the last 2 years, witches on TikTok circulated a rumor that baby or inexperienced witches were casting hexes on the moon. And it was corporatized. Urban Outfitters and Sephora and other retail chains have received backlash in recent years for attempting to sell one-size-fits-all occult products that appropriate spiritual beliefs from indigenous cultures. Cringe. So this is Spinswell in the middle. Me casting a hex on the motherfucker who reported me to corporate. Me summoning the Salem witches to write my essay about them due in 2 hours. This one is manifesting Trump to keep TikTok. She was like spraying glitter and sage on the Trump Pence sign. So stupid. So, there are some criticisms for when it goes too far. And I feel like with any movement, there are always those extremists that are like, I'm a witch. And it's like, no, you're not. You're 14. And you have geometry homework due at midnight. So one concern psychologists have with ideas like manifesting is that it doesn't take into account people whose thoughts can be inherently negative, those with anxiety, depression, or other mental health diagnoses. Woo! They showed up tonight.
Yeah. You guys look so anxious.
Overestimating the power of one's thoughts, which is a symptom of OCD among many other disorders, could be very dangerous to people who already have anxiety disorders. But potentially, it might even be enough to start those symptoms happening in someone who originally doesn't. So recently found out I might have OCD, so that's really, really cool. Yeah. I was like, everybody doesn't like, did y'all grow up? Well, y'all are not from the South, so L you guys. W me. There was a myth. I'm very superstitious because my family is. There's a wives' tale that if you put a cowboy hat on a bed, it's bad luck. Or any hat on a bed. And so I grew up with that. And in order to, in order to counteract it, you got to knock on wood twice. Like, what? Yeah, yup. Some people in here are like, what the fuck are you talking about? There was another one, if you spill salt on the table, you have to throw it over your shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
I do that. Never walk under ladders.
Yeah.
When I see a black cat, I think I'm gonna fucking die. Mm-hmm. I know. It's like this in my brain so fucking deep. So it's shit like that where I believe it, but I know it's nonsensical.
Yeah.
And that turns out to be like a symptom of OCD. So that's really cool. Mm-hmm. Or if it's like, if I don't knock on wood, my mom's gonna die. What?
Yeah.
I'm like making up ultimatums in my brain that are just, I'm creating the rules of a video game that only I'm playing.
Did you ever do like bediddle? Like,
So what's that?
when you like when a car drives at you and one of their headlights is out, you have to punch the ceiling and say bediddle?
No, but I'm gonna start doing that now. What the fuck?
You literally have to, or else your mom might die.
Not joking, by the way. God saw you scroll.
Yeah.
Like this post, or you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
What? What's gonna happen? Yeah, I was. Oh my God, the fucking the text threads in middle school.
Oh yeah.
There were. She's gonna be standing at the base of your bed. All right, I guess I have to send this to 37 people
Yeah.
right now. I don't even have 37 contacts in my phone.
Yes. Your mom gets it twice.
Like, Mom, so you have to understand, they were gonna kill you.
It's for your safety.
It's just a precaution. Even if manifesting doesn't present a serious mental health problem, there's also the fact that positive thinking alone will not actually change your material circumstances and may in fact do the opposite. There are decades of scientific research and dozens of studies proving that often positive thinking actually makes us more complacent and therefore less likely to muster the effort to achieve our goals. Which is true. Have y'all seen that? What's the the Lego movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the premise of the Lego movie.
Is that, wait, can you explain?
Yeah. You guys get it. Let's move on. Like, what? Where he, like, loves his job.
Yeah.
He, like, loves his life. Like, every day is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Work as a team. That movie. Where he's just like, and then someone has to wake him up. Like, class consciousness, wake up.
Yeah.
It's that. Where it's like, if you're convinced that everything's fine, you never achieve a higher self or, like, a better place in your life.
Yeah, that's totally true.
Classic Lego movie theory. Do you want to talk about the optimism? That one right there.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Skipping around, sorry.
While optimism can be extremely helpful in situations that are out of a person's control, living during a pandemic, for instance, those who focus solely on a dream outcome in their own lives, such as finding a new job or finding a soulmate, are perhaps setting themselves up for failure. Yeah, and then you said this article is simply...
Yeah, I think this article is just simply wrong. Mm-hmm. Because you got to get me in a room with Austin Butler.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, there is just, we need to see what happens.
If you were in a room with Austin Butler or like any man that you found attractive, how would you approach this man?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? That's not for you or any of you to know. It's for me. Don't say that name! I don't know. That was so, like, I blacked out.
Yeah.
And that's also, like, I'm not trying to, like, cuff Harold.
Yeah.
He's taken, right?
Yes.
I also think that it's, like, well, y'all see those recent paparazzi photos. They're definitely still together. I feel like it's definitely more someone like an Austin Butler or a Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Or like I put Maddie Healy in that category, but bitch, I feel like he would be insufferable in person. And I don't want to admit that to myself because I have him tattooed on me. And if I'm like, God, you fucking suck, if I meet him, that's embarrassing. I could pull him. Stop. Stop. That's a scary thought, though, to be like meeting your idols.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I can't even imagine you hitting on a man, honestly, truthfully.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Do you have like a pickup line or anything?
No. I used to use one on dating apps that was, do you think Bigfoot is a person or a race?
Yeah. Can you imagine, like, the census adding, like, big feet as, like, a race?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
They're out there, so.
Did people respond to that?
Sometimes. Not really.
Okay.
Not really. Yeah. One time, I matched with a guy, and he was, to this day, it's just like, I miss him. Still think about him. He was probably the one. Missed it. The one that got away, truly. His bio was looking for a sacrificial partner for the summer solstice. That one where he was like looking for someone to do a blood sacrifice with for the whatever. It was that time when the solstice was during the day and it like went black. It was in like 2017, 2018. And I was like, that's fucking funny. Yeah. You're the love of my life. I was so in love with him too. Anyway. Oh. There we go. Where were we? We're talking about fucking going here, going there. Perhaps whether manifesting works or not isn't the point. The real danger, I would argue, whoever wrote this article, is our ability to latch onto a belief with no real basis, and despite scientific evidence to the contrary. Mm-hmm. We have seen what happens when people rely on their feelings over factual information.
Christianity. Sorry if you're a Christian.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah. D-Day. Oh my God, we were literally like, no, that's annoying. Every time that we would say like a date, we say like D-Day. So it could be like September 11th and we'd be like D-Day. Yeah.
A horrible example.
That's the one that you always use.
Yeah. Well, it would be like May 30th, 9/11.
February 14th, Christmas.
Christmas did fall on the Valentine's Day that year. I remember it. So researchers at Ohio State University found that those who trust their gut are idiots, are more likely to believe in fake news and conspiracy theories, and tend to believe that all facts are politically biased. And now this is kind of tea, because it's like, I think that any way that we are presented information, it will never truly be objective. Yeah. Because of the person delivering you those facts. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's just because we're humans and that's human error. But it's to the point where like my fucking grandparents on Facebook, you know, where it's like, well, Tucker Carlson said it, so it's actually... Mimi, stop! Mimi, this isn't you. You're scaring me. You're scaring us.
Well, I guess, like, thankfully, all of my grandparents are dead. Oh, my God. Wait. Okay, so at the last show, this girl gave me a ring that says Nana, and she's like, I was going to give it to my grandma, but she died.
No, she almost died.
She almost died. I was like, you can still put it on her finger. Yeah. You know, get to her in time.
I ripped this off my Nana's cold, dead fingers.
This is actually a toe ring.
From Claire's. Yes. Nana.
And I got her grandfather's anklet.
Stupid. Nana's, that's such a fucking morbid gift.
I think it's so cute, though. I feel like my finger's going to turn green.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It is from Claire's.
Yeah.
We have also seen what happens when these beliefs become commercialized. Both QAnon and astrology, for instance, are bona fide industries.
Two sides of the same coin.
You're one. Pick which one you are. QAnon, astrology. Retail platforms are littered with Q merch until they get banned, of course. And the astrology business is worth an estimated $2.1 billion. It's only a matter of time before we see the next co-star, but for manifesting. Which, slay, honestly. Like, I would like to see that. Like, it's like Be Real, but you're posting, like, your candles.
Oh, That'd be so cute. I feel like what did you just say? The astrology app, what's it called again?
Co-star.
CoStar. I feel like it's just so vague. It's like do water bottles, plastic, the ocean, and then like don't kill cats, exit signs. You know what I mean? It's like
that's
what?
so fucking true.
Yeah, and then for the entire day I just don't leave or touch a cat or murder. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like today, something's here. What? Today, you're gonna do it.
Yes.
Do what? Yeah, I stopped using CoStar because the chart, personally, I feel like is very hard to read. I would always like hand it off to someone. Like, what's wrong with me? It's like, show me. I'm a Cancer moon.
Oh, really?
Y'all cry a lot, huh? Yeah. What are you?
I'm like a Libra, like for like for like the main chunk, and then the rest is like Scorpio.
What does that mean?
Is that good? Spicy. I do have hot and serious.
Scorpio means you're hot and serious?
Oh, hot and I don't think that I'm mysterious at all. I don't think.
There's a light shining directly in our eyes.
That's because I have sensory issues. But thank you. You're good. Yeah.
What is Scorpio's main?
Scorpio.
Or no, a Libra's main.
I know it's like air and harmony. Pathological liar.
Chronic eczema.
Dry ass skin. BV.
Ashy. Yeah.
Yes. Wait. I'm gonna look up. Libra is. No, these are all. There's too much words. Give me a second.
Look up Libra bad qualities.
Let's see if I fit into that.
Libra bad traits.
All right. Vindictive. Usually love maintaining the peace. However, they still become angry at wrong times. I have BPD, so actually that feels
That'll
like,
do it.
Yeah. It will also cause them to engage in vindictive behavior. If they feel someone has wronged them or worse, their suspicions are true. Libras will work to get even with that person. Yeah.
You get even with people?
Oh yeah. I spent like years trying to like get someone back for something.
I'll stop shitting in the litter box then.
At least just clean it up. The automatic scooper can't handle that amount of mass.
It's a lot.
Yes.
Fuck, you shit a lot.
The litter box is like, is this a horse?
Do you have a Great Dane? Taurus, negative traits. Oh, I'm a Taurus. Woo. Taurus negative traits are jealous, lazy, stubborn. Check, check, check. Dependent, check. Materialistic, I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't say you're lazy at all. You're like the most hardworking person I know.
Thank you.
All right, now compliment me.
I think you're one of the funniest people I've ever met. And I mean it.
Okay.
And I'm not lying. And I just read materialistic, and I think maybe not, because I'm thinking of all my little trinkets that I own.
Oh, yeah.
I do enjoy a trinket. All right, let's move on.
Goblin.
Goblin?
You were there?
Oh, that was an episode.
Oh.
Yeah, our chorus.
Sorry, my mind is going. I'm turning 28 in a couple days. Oh, yeah. I'm a gay pirate, and yeah.
You're pirate core, and I was goblin core. I feel like we should do that again.
Yeah.
Should we take or what's another, like, or should we take a test? What astrology sign are you actually?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. One moment.
I was looking up local Wawa, but what are you typing?
What's the fucking tea with Wawa? But like, what do you eat?
Sandwiches.
Hoagies?
Yeah.
Why did I thought hoagies were a made up food. I thought, is a hoagie not just a hot dog?
I feel like
that's just a sub from Jersey Mike's. No! You start throwing shit at me.
I feel like hoagie kind of sounds like a slur a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you call someone a hoagie, that sounds so rude.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah. It's just someone from Philadelphia.
Go back to where you came from, hoagie.
See,
I'm just from Philly. Soft pretzels. Like better than like Auntie Anne's. No?
they're good, but not like that, yeah.
They're like soft. They're like soft and buttery. I love them. One of my new characters is going to be Ariana Grande's Nona. That's going to be my new, like, I'm working on that one, so look out for that on the spam soon. Also, fuck you bitches. Submarine sandwich is what comes up when I Google hoagie. A submarine sandwich, commonly known as a sub, hoagie, hero, Italian, grinder, wedge, or a spucky, is a type of American cold or hot sandwich made from a cylindrical bread roll, split lengthwise and filled with meats, cheeses, veggies, and condiments. So you guys are slinging spuckies and hoagies out here. It's a godless country. Anyway. Where was I? Go back. Now what the fuck is a gobbler, girl? Y'all are making dick-sucking jokes. Gobbler.
It sounds like a peach cobbler in a goblet.
Yeah.
Gobbler?
Gobbler or Wawa.
It's just
So you didn't
type.
say that part. Wawa's hot turkey gobbler is back. Now that looks fucking delicious, bitch. It's like Thanksgiving. Oh, I would disrespect that. Damn. Y'all like cranberry sauce? I knew I could trust you guys. Damn, that looks fucking delicious. Thank you so much for this. Now, how do I exit out? Get out of here.
Do you have to have a Pennsylvania license to buy it?
You have to have a medical card.
You have to have a real ID. You get in the fucking Wawa and board a plane.
Special passport. Yes. Did you bring your papers? No.
Proof of residence.
Okay. What was I going to say? It's only a matter of time before we see the next co-star, but for manifesting. Anyway, back to the point. A cool girl app aimed at Gen Z women with wry advice on how to think your way to a new job. Slay. So with all that being said, oh no, we were going to take that quiz, right?
Yeah.
What sign are you actually? And we have to do the BuzzFeed one. What should your astrological sign actually be? I'll throw mine up here.
Wait, send it to me. Oh, at BuzzFeed.
Did y'all know Sarah ran the Denny's Tumblr?
And the Twitter. Yeah. What? That is
She loves Denny's!
That is so sad. I'm so sorry.
What's that thing they have? Denny's has the fucking slam. Yeah.
We used to have like a little map of the country with all the Denny's on it, and anytime there was a fight at one, we'd put a little pin in it. And the board was covered. It was horrendous. But
any report of gun violence at a Denny's? Pen.
Oh my God, so many people have been shot in Denny's.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We sent him a $5 gift card and like a no.
Hey, free Grand Slam for your birthday.
Yeah.
So sorry that happened. All right, let's do it. What word? Okay, so I'll take mine for me and you take yours for you.
Okay. So the first question is, what words best describes you? Magnetic, creative, humanitarian, wondrous, compassionate, ambitious, fearless, caring, enthusiastic. Jesus. Is this like how someone described me or I describe myself?
No, that's the question.
Okay.
I would say how we describe... No, how other people describe you.
Okay.
I think you are gassy.
Oh my god, your farts literally smell like baby food. It smells like a dead tooth that has been soaked in baby food. I like actually like sometimes sorry.
It's true. Yeah, I'm like short sometimes, just gross myself out.
I was listening to a documentary on like what it like a dead person smells like, and I was like, I remember one time I walked past your bathroom and I was like, this is probably that.
This is as close as I'm gonna get until I kick the bucket. Yeah, my bathroom's always been by the front door, just like in every house we've ever lived in together, which is 3 now. Woo. And we're finally in a house, not an apartment, and so my toilet is opposite Sarah's. So you're liberated.
Yeah. So how
Sarah
are you with
Liberation
money?
Movement. I would say you are.
Oh, am I gonna guess this for you?
Is that how we should do it, or should we have audience interaction?
Audience. Okay, so how am I with money, guys?
No, let's do number 1. What do you guys think about Sarah for this one?
For Sarah?
You're really caring. You really are.
Am I?
You really are.
Stop.
I mean, that's because I know you will, but
Wait, should I be doing it for you then too at the same time?
is that how we should do it?
Or should we do it? Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so I'm carrying, and then Brittany is
Oh,
wondrous. What does that mean?
it means I'm a Disney adult.
Oh. All right. How are you with money? Okay, but only because I have a great accountant. Making and managing money comes fairly easily. I don't care about money. It means to an end. Plan on marrying.
That's you. You don't really give a shit.
I don't give a fuck about money. If you ask me for money right now, I will give you all the fucking money I have.
Again, she'll be behind the dumpster. Just go fucking go crazy.
I love paying for stuff for things, like for people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say okay, but only because I have a great accountant.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am a child with money. Pick a vacation.
Gambling in Monaco. Wandering the canals and oh my god. Wine tour Napa, staying at the Reds, surfing, getting lost. Oh my god.
Jesus, there's so many. Oh.
I'm gonna say staying at the Ritz in Paris for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I think you're camping in a national park.
No, I'll literally kill myself if.
Wine tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama's got a problem. All right, so pick a dream job: artist, marine biologist, movie, television producer, president of a really cool company,
Denny's.
pirate, investigator. Oh, private. A great actor. I'm gonna say you're a great actor or singer. Brittany can sing like so fucking well.
Don't be nice. Don't be nice. Can I pick Oprah for you?
Sure, wait, what is it?
Oprah? No, I think you would be creative director. Definitely.
Yeah, dude, I would love to be a creative director. Did you see me earlier? I was literally wearing that like earlier. Oh, okay.
You were at the hotel?
Yeah.
In her room? Just say it.
And we didn't kiss? Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, behind the dumpster, both of you. Okay, sorry.
What would be your worst nightmare? College math professor?
I love math. Just not.
Oh, mine's fucking working in a call center. I used to do that. Pick that.
Working in a call. Wait.
Fucking awful.
My worst job, do truck driver. I don't know how to parallel park.
When do trucks have to parallel park?
Well, I mean, if you have a truck, you have to back in everywhere.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
you get to have that fun beeper.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll go with that. No, working at a daycare center, dude. You hate kids.
I have never, actually, I haven't hung out with like a kid in like 10 years.
Would be weird if you did.
What about your romantic relationships? I want a partner who treats me like royalty. I want a partner who's romantic and extremely trustworthy. I want a partner, oh, fuck.
I want a partner who, yours would be, never mind. Yours would be, I want a partner that fucking hates me.
I date people who don't like me. I'm going to say for you, I want a partner who is romantic and extremely trustworthy.
No, I want a partner who's also my best friend. That's mine.
I'm literally
Oh,
choosing
this
it
is
for you.
yours. I want a non-controlling partner who I want to bang all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the best friend one. Pick
Oh.
it.
Okay. I'm going back.
What usually happens when you get into a fight with your significant other? Jesus, this is personal.
I go into the fight with talking points. Oh, no, I'm not rational. I'm naturally anxious to begin with. I make them, oh my God, I just hope it blows over, put myself in their shoes. When we're in a fight, it eclipses everything else. I'm comfortable. Fighting with me is tough because I'm reluctant to really say what's... I'm fighting back with power is pretty much my answer for you.
I'd do this one. I'm pretty logical. Classic Taurus. Actually, not classic Taurus.
Wait, so am I choosing yours or you choosing mine?
I'm choosing the ones for you. You're choosing mine.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so what are we doing? Also, how many fucking questions is this? Yeah, we're going to abandon ship on this one. You know what? I'm going to say you're a Libra and I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
And now, onto the main course. The meme presentation. All right. Thank you. And Thank you. So sick that it cuts off the top of the fucking memes. I'm done manifesting. I'm about to steal. This one says their therapist. It's like, what do we have in our emotional toolbox? Sex magic, tarot cards, memes, and positive manifestations. I want to learn how to read tarot cards. Feel like that would be something that I'm not equipped to have that power. Would be bad. Next, I said. I'm done manifesting. I need a Colt Python 9mm revolver.
Can you guys open carry? Oh my God. You can?
In
Someone's
Pennsylvania? Concealed carry. Yeah, give that a quick Google.
Oh.
Are you armed, ma'am? Who said that? Not carrying a gun. Good to know. Do you have a knife?
Oh yeah, you can conceal carry in Pennsylvania.
Okay. You can?
Yeah.
Concealed carry. Slay. Or don't slay. I don't know. So awesome it cuts it off. Me, be quiet. They already think you're crazy. Tell them you're a time-traveling angelic starseed. You know that thing? When I was like 11 and I saw that thing that was like, every human was created because a universe exploded. So we're all made of stardust. I was like, I'm made of stardust. I'm made of stardust. Changed my life. Oh, go next. Thank you. Bought little chairs for all my crystals. Can I do this in the living room?
Yeah, as long as I can put my Legos in the living room.
Your Legos on chairs? Wait, little Lego men holding the crystals?
That would be so cute.
That's really fucking cute. I did not get salmonella from Panda Express. These are the affirmations. Fuck me, you can't see anything. There. I will go to my 8 a.m. class. These deep fried ones were so good. I miss this era. I did not have a sex dream about my boss. Have you ever done this?
What?
Ever had a sex dream about your boss?
I've hooked up with one of my bosses.
So it wasn't a dream.
No.
It was for real, for real. Manifested?
What?
You manifested it.
Oh no, I just asked him.
Men they're that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have.
Oh.
I have. Many times.
Have you ever had a sex dream about a coworker?
No.
Okay. Podcast coworker?
Wouldn't tell you. I did not have a sex dream about my cousin. My back is not constantly in pain. No idea why, when this was a trend on Instagram, capybaras became the mascot. No idea. I am not in my flop era. They are cute, aren't they?
Yeah. I wonder if you can eat them.
There is no sense of impending doom. Fucking Addison Red. God, what's she doing now? Her parents are being fucking...
Oh my God.
disgraces online. If my mom was fucking Young Gravy,
Yeah.
I would disown myself. Like, there's no way. God, I feel so sorry for her. They're what? They were. It was so cringe.
They were what?
Like, macking on each other. Like, her hand was on his inner thigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Monty's fucking someone younger than Addison or something like that. I don't fucking know. Well, that just about wraps it up, guys. Honestly. Thank you guys so much for coming out to a show. I'm glad that this worked because slay. Yeah. Please give it up for Sarah Shower.
And please give it up for Brittany Broski.
Stop. Thank you guys so much for coming. Please get home safe. We love y'all. And thank you for listening to the podcast.
Oh God.
Sarah's got to do up the buttons on her
I have to
pants
zip up my pants and then button it.
and play the music. Orinoco Flow by Inya, if anyone wants the track. Love you guys. Bye.